taped before a live
show. It's ridiculous. But the network says this is what they want, so I guess I'm stuck with this.
Yes, sir. Let me see a Jordan dunk on one.
You just remember, I was a producer before you were even born.
Tell AJ Patrick Ewing's ready. AJ is busy. Mr. Ewing is just gonna have to wait.
Ewing?
Are you listening to me, Mr. Director?
Just a second, Mr. Schwartz. Put him on line.
He's on two.
Where?
Hey, what do you think of the shot?
Ebenezer, there is no shot. All I see is static.
I keep telling you, call me Hollywood.
Hollywood, if you don't fix this shot...
This is gonna be television history.
Hey, Hollywood, are you sure it's safe up there?
No problem. Trust me, I'm a master with the camera.
Hollywood! Hollywood!
AJ, remember me, Les Schwartz, producer, boss? What was that?
What was what?
I'm gonna say one last thing here. Now, we both know that you're never gonna pull this thing off. This whole entire show is gonna be a disaster, and I'm gonna send all of you back to your paper routes where you belong. Do I make myself clear?
Always, sir.
I hope so, because I will be watching.
What's his problem?
I think his underwear is too tight.
And listening.
Thanks, Melvin. Try to get Hollywood back. Liz, Chad, you guys all set down there?
No, somebody gave me the wrong script.
You're supposed to lead off with the dunk piece.
That's the problem. Liz should be leading off, and I should be doing the Chad Champion big finish.
Last night you insisted on the Champion grand opening.
I'm just following my creative instinct.
His creative instincts. Chad, I'm not gonna put up with this.
AJ, forget it. It's fine.
1 minute.
It's not fine, but I don't have time
I
to
got
argue.
Hollywood back.
Hold on. What is that?
It's art.
Just take down the camera, point it at Ewing, and get him ready to introduce the show.
Okay, but I gotta get back up on the chair again.
No.
Now that I've straightened everything out, I think things are going quite smoothly.
Shouldn't you take a look at your new script?
You're new at this. That's what the teleprompter's for. Besides, people aren't tuning in for what I say. They're tuning in for how I say it.
And I thought they were tuning in for sports.
20 seconds to air.
Chad, Liz, this is it. As soon as Hollywood finishes with Ewing, we're rolling the open, and then we're coming right to you. Hollywood in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on the air.
Welcome to our show.
Roll the open.
Hold on, folks. Buckle up.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chad Champion.
And I'm Liz Vassarelli.
And welcome to KSPN, the Kids Sports and Playground Network. Today is our NBA All-Star Special, and we'll go above the rim, into the locker room, and even back in time as we highlight basketball's best players.
The All-Star Weekend is not just a game. It's 2 days of non-stop action. And we'll begin our action with one of sport's most spectacular events, the Slam Dunk Contest. It began in the ABA with Julius Erving. In 1976, Dr. J soared away with basketball's first slam dunk crown. 8 years later, the NBA revived the contest, and Julius got a chance to defend his title. But even coaching from his top advisors couldn't help the doctor against the new wave of young skywalkers. The dunk contest was about to enter the space age.
You read me over. I'm ready. You read me over.
With Dominique Wilkins and Michael Jordan, the 1985 contest provided a look at the future.
Mike come down and he said, man, boom. He come down, they be pointing at each other, and, you know, yeah, come on with it.
In the first matchup, Jordan would come in second to Dominique. But both would shake the league with their thunderous dunks.
1 and 2 and 3, break it down. Can you feel me? Hey, I want to do you feel me? Hey, can you feel me? Hey, I want to do you feel me?
For the next 2 seasons, Michael and Dominique dazzled the fans like never before. And in 1987, Jordan picked up a dunk trophy of his own. But it was not until 1988 that they would again go head-to-head in a mid-air battle of slam dunk supermen.
I'm predicting a 50 on that. Dominique needs to come up with a great dunk here. From high above the rim, and the perfect score of 50. Now the defending champion. That brought Dominique to his feet.
Well, the heat is on. This is much like a heavyweight championship.
He had his head on the rim.
Two-handed windmill. Michael Jordan needs a 48 to tie, a 49 to win.
Now, I'm going to tell you, straight up, he will not miss this. You can count on that, buddy.
Michael and Dominique took the contest to new heights.
But these days, a new group of dunkers are jamming their way to the top. With
What is he reading?
Nothing. The prompter is frozen. I think what Chad means is the next collection of dunks is almost too incredible to put into words.
You gotta get up.
Look at this. Oh, yeah. That's right. Everyone's got the 10 up right now. Here we go. Here we go.
Watch this crazy dunk here.
What you got? Oh! The lob to bounce the windmill jam from Sean Kemp.
I think he's going to bounce between his legs off the glass and dunk it.
Behind his head. 360 puts it right there. Coming in from another angle. That's big. Everybody in the stands flashing a 10. And above the 40.
The flare with the legs and the palm and throw it through. Very nice.
He cradles the ball, then spreads his legs out and really throws it down.
Now look at the height. Watch where his head is. His head is right up near the rim. Throws it through without looking as he passes by.
The cherry on the sundae.
Well, that wraps up the history of the dunk contest.
Stick around, we're just getting started. Not to be outdone, the Women's Professional Basketball League holds its own slam dunk contest. Can you name who won the LBA's first dunk trophy?
We'll be back on the air in 1 minute. Are they still arguing down there?
Just admit it. You did that on purpose.
Wait a minute. You think I tricked you into demanding to switch scripts so the teleprompter would freeze and you'd mess up?
Exactly. You made me look like an idiot.
That's one thing you don't need any help with.
Very funny. Very funny. Well, we'll see who gets the last laugh around here.
Hey, what's that smell?
Rhino's
You smell
here.
something? Wait, I know what it is. It's that dunk piece you just did.
Then again, maybe it's the ketchup all over your shirt.
Hey, are you getting a zit on your forehead?
Not a chance.
Places, everyone. Stand by row B and we're going to dissolve the C. Camera 2, you're going to get Rhino.
Come in.
Where's Rhino? Somebody find Rhino. Camera 2, you're going to be on Rhino.
The team's on line. Crowd's on the feet. The Rhino drips wet. He spins, shoots, scores. He wins the game. Yes, he wins. He wins.
We're back in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. It's time now for a very unique portion of our show, which we call Rhino's Radical Sports. Rhino?
Thanks, Chad. All right, my friends, my amigos, my compadres, welcome to Rhino's very first Radical Sports. Today, we go in search of a perfect 10. Now look at these two stiff, but they are the Blues Brothers, and I love the movie, so I give them a 6. Fido's not bad, but he's only a dog, so he gets a 7. That's only a 1 in people use. Super Hugo goes up, up, and away! But he did use a trampoline, so the best I can do is an 8. Another really radical sport is auto racing. Not. But it is Hugo again, and he's doing 125 miles per hour. I give him a speeding ticket, 10 to 9. What about this? Is it skiing or swimming? It's both. Ooh, he'll feel that in the morning. This sport is two sports in one. 2 sports, 2 scores. I give it a 9.5. This is one you definitely don't want to try at home. Where's his helmet? These guys are crazier than I am. But you really gotta love the effort. So what do they get? You guessed it. A Rhino Get a Life Award and a perfect score. Now that's a 10. And Liz, you were 10 too. So back to you.
Thank you, Rhino, going from 10s to 3s. We move on to another all-star event, the 3-point contest. And with us now is one of the league's best 3-point shooters, Reggie Miller. Reggie, thanks for joining us.
Reggie, you and I both know a 3-pointer is a tough shot to take, but which is tougher, during the game or during the contest?
Wow, I think in the 3-point contest it's a little bit more tougher. You're shooting out there in front of 15 to 18,000 alone. When you're in the mix of a game, you really don't think about it except for shooting the shot. It comes natural more so than if you're shooting in the contest.
Reggie, was there one particular contest which stands out in your mind?
Yeah, I believe so. It was Saturday morning, and I couldn't wait to go outside and play basketball. There was only one thing that could stop me. A natural disaster. Well, I had a backup plan, the Miller Indoor Arena.
Reggie Miller will be shooting by himself. You see his...
It wasn't professional size, but I could almost hear the crowd pouring in to watch me play.
18 points for Reggie Miller.
All I needed was some competition.
Reggie Miller will advance to the championship round.
My sister Cheryl was a couple of years older, but I was hot, and our 3-point shootout was about to begin.
Off to a good start. A great start. She turned that last one in. Same with that one.
Pressure's on Reggie Miller. You heard him say you either do it or you don't, and he has got to have a good start. He's got to get 12 or better.
The pressure was mounting, and Cheryl was on fire.
Got 9, 25 seconds remaining.
The clock was ticking down, but I had the final turn, and I was ready for the challenge. With seconds to go, I had destiny in my hands. The contest was mine. All I had to do was bury the money ball. It wasn't the last time that I lost to Cheryl, but it was the start of a competition that would keep both of us working on our game. Cheryl will go on to play in the Olympics and become one of the best women's basketball players in the world. And even now that I'm playing in the NBA, I know I'll never face a tougher opponent.
And with us now, we have both Millers. Cheryl, did the competition between the two of you really help you later in your careers?
The rivalry was very intense, and I think Reggie realized that my success was in large part due to him. Before, I used to just lie up in the bed and watch cartoons, and I'd always hear Reggie pounding and, you know, bouncing the ball outside, and that really motivated me to get out there and practice as hard as I could. But, you know, it was so funny because he came home, you know, one day and he was like, Cheryl, guess what? And I said, no, Reggie, guess what? And we had played the same night. You know, I said, no, go ahead, Reggie, you tell me. He goes, I scored 39 points. And I'm like, Reggie, that's great, fantastic. He goes, well, what's your good news? I said, well, I had a pretty good game. He goes, no, how many points did you score? I said, 105. He goes, oh, you had a real good game, didn't you? But Reggie was always so supportive.
Reggie?
She's bad. You know what? It's my sister. She's bad. What can I say?
Okay, thank you both.
Now shooting from the living room to the locker room, KSPN Sports brings you an inside look at the NBA All-Star Game. It's called the All-Star Game But you could also call it the all-fun game.
It's like a big reunion, so to speak.
During the season, competition is serious business. But during this weekend, laughs count as much as points.
What do women think about your helmet haircut? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Donnie and Marie's game preparation. Gets him fired up.
Give Chad a teleprompter and he's pretty good. Melvin, what's the story with Ewing?
I'm just getting the audio right now.
Okay, patch me in. Hollywood, are you going to be ready with Ewing to react to his piece?
No problem. I'm almost set. You wouldn't happen to have a screwdriver I could borrow, would you?
He'll be ready. He'll be ready. Chad's almost done. Then we go back to the two-shot.
$454, I got.
The talk in the locker room is about strategy and discipline.
You know, not just play for yourself, play for each other, and you know, go out there, play as hard as you can. If you play hard, you're going to play well, and if you play well in this game, you're probably going to win.
But once the players hit the court, entertainment and creativity are just as important. And when it's over, even if you haven't pleased your coach, there's always dear old mom.
God bless you.
The All-Star Game's really one of my favorite events. It's fun to see the players out there having a good time.
That's true. They really do put on a great show. And our show will continue, so stick with us. We've got lots more ahead.
This guy is an all-star, folks. He is really something special.
You think this guy's tough? Try sitting through Chad's next feature. But first, it's time for Rhino's editorial. You know what sports bugs me? Bobsledding. We always lose. My solution? We get some of these all-stars in the sled, like Barkley, Malone, Drexler, and Jordan. So if we're losing, they can just jump in front of everybody. It's easy.
Rhino, that's never gonna happen.
So what? It's fun. Wouldn't it be great? I mean...
That's it for Rhino. And now it's time for some serious sports. Most players dream all their lives of becoming all-stars. But for the New York Knicks' Patrick Ewing, it seemed to come naturally. From the moment he entered the NBA, everyone knew Ewing would be an all-star.
All right, Ewing. Jackson keeping it alive, finding Ewing. Backs across the lane, shoots the shot, blocked. Purdue with a foul.
But Patrick is not just any all-star. He's the league's most intimidating player. He embarrasses you. He humiliates you.
Ewing, oh man.
And he rejects you.
On the clock, Thomas will go in, blocked by Ewing.
Can anyone stop this one-man wrecking crew?
A lot of players in this league are scared to answer that question.
Even other all-stars fear.
This guy.
But there's more to this story than meets the eye.
On the court, he's a mean guy. Off the court, he's a pussycat.
Can it be that Ewing is secretly a gentle giant? KSPN followed Patrick around to find out. We followed him on the bus. We followed him into the arena. We followed him everywhere. Everywhere Patrick went, we were right behind him. And then we scored big. We found him in the toy store.
You like my hat?
And you know what? Patrick Ewing is really just a big kid.
You know, it's funny, when I'm at home, I take all the toys from my son and I play with them.
A very big kid.
Great pass.
Who is also a very good basketball player. As you can see, Patrick is more than just a great player. He's a true star on and off the court.
Okay, Chad's almost done. Hollywood, are you going to be ready with Ewing to react to his piece?
Ready to roll, boss. This is gonna be television history.
Patrick, you're late for the meeting. You gotta go.
Hollywood, gotta go. Late for the meeting.
Great to meet you.
My pleasure, buddy.
Hey, great hanging with you.
With us now is KSPN's own Hollywood Hill with Patrick himself.
If Patrick Ewing were here, he'd say that was an excellent piece. Great shot, hey guys?
Thank you, Hollywood.
Stay with us. We'll be back in a couple.
Okay, we're clear for 60 seconds.
AJ, what's wrong?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't ask me that. Well, at least not much else could go wrong.
Oh, AJ! Only 4 or 5 major embarrassments. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
But we both know it's only a matter of time. Sooner or later, things are gonna fall apart, and Les Schwartz is gonna be here to pick up the pieces. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I think I got a new slogan. More sports, less Schwartz.
More sports, less Schwartz. That's funny.
I'm still listening.
Good job, Pinhead.
Melvin, we're back in 5. How much time do we have left?
Just enough for the goodbye.
Chad and Liz, just a goodbye in 3, 2, 1.
That's it for us. We leave you now with a quick look at some of our All-Stars having less than All-Star moments.
For Liz Vassarelli and me, Chad Champion, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
I thought you said we only have time for the close.
It was a short close.
Chad, you're gonna have to stall.
Goodbye is such a final word. So harsh. Let's just say au revoir. Avina Zane.
Try adios.
Adios. Hasta la vista. Buenos tacos from KSPN. Hope you're proud of yourself.
What did I do?
You tricked me again.
Are they still arguing down there?
Coming up on Special